Hello, trading has closed on February 26, 2025. We'll do our disclaimer, go over our calls, make our predictions. It's my trading plan for Thursday, which is February 27th. Remember, my plan can change. My plan can be wrong. Also, I have personal business every day this week. I've spent almost no time on my analysis. Anyone risking money on the call should keep that in mind. Look for the pattern with the early low, which is this, and tomorrow should have the early high. Here's what we said. We said there was compatible with bouncing higher, but the decline wasn't over. We certainly bounced higher, and the decline certainly wasn't over, so that one worked. We had an ultimate buy signal in the morning. That's enough to satisfy it, but you usually get more, but it certainly isn't a requirement. MEJT now says this drop is a false move, gives us a target 59.7088, and if we don't gap down smartly, that'll have to be the call for tomorrow. When we close unchanged like this, or essentially unchanged, I just repeat my call from the previous day. We have the elements for a bounce here, but that doesn't mean the decline's over. It is bullish again that we had this huge drop in the close. This dotted line was over all these lows. So a big drop still isn't able to take out any of the lows. What you need, of course, is to stop having higher highs and higher lows and to start having higher lows and higher highs. And we've actually started to do that, but I really want us to take out this high, and that hasn't happened yet because you really want to close over some prior lows and ideally over some prior highs, and that hasn't happened. The one fly in the ointment on the relatively bullish picture here is we gapped up, hit a higher high, and we closed under all these highs, and that's not good. But time doesn't run out until tomorrow, and if we gap and take those out early tomorrow, we have all we need for a rally. But again, it would be a counter trend rally. I can't see this decline as being over here, although in terms of time we probably aren't going to be dropping for months and months. I think we should still drop more than we've done. Well, Thursday's pattern has the early high regardless of where we open. We use the mixed signals rules, which are right here. It is bullish. There's a higher MEJT target. We closed over intraday lows. Nasdaq, McClellan oscillator, and volatility index both gave Bollinger Band reversal buy signals. That's all bullish stuff. It's a sign that you've dropped too far too fast. But it's bearish. We gapped up, hit a higher high, but closed under intraday highs. Again, the most likely thing is we gap and prompt move outside the day's range. So if we gap in either direction and close over this, I can see us going higher here. But that hasn't happened yet. And until it happens, any move higher here is a counter trend trade. I think we have the elements for going higher, but you have to have a stop when you take a counter trend trade. And I think at some point we're going to trade lower, but at some point we're also going to hit all these higher targets. I would like to enter along at a better price than we have now. And again, I won't be watching the market tomorrow and won't be taking any trades myself. Not going to risk my own money on this. So it's a pattern with the early high. Signals are mixed. Commonest thing is a gap and prompt move outside the day's range. Next most common is to close little change, but since we closed little change today, that's probably not going to happen. And that's today's call.